And welcome back to Terminus Zombie Survivor. I think this is episode 4 of season 2 now. We're making a good go of this run. We've absolutely loaded down with lots of useful scrap. And we're 2 locations away from getting to our temporary home base here. We have some garden plots. We have seeds on us, so we can plant when we get back. We've got some tomato seeds and some corn seeds. I would prefer lettuce seeds again, because the lettuce makes the salads, which allows you to just craft on the go. We're doing very good on food. We've got 3 days, over 2 days on all these meals here, and we've got quite a lot of satiety. 12, 24, 36, 72. We've got about 100 satiety over the next 3 days, so we don't have to worry about crafting. We're not the best on water at the moment. We've not been that lucky. We are about to visit an house where we left it up to last time, which is this house here. Apparently we've already visited this house. Well, if we've already visited... No, again, it's not worth it. I'm going to visit this house and go back. Now, the reason we're going back to our own base is, again, we've got 34 kilos of stuff on us, and our AP cost is going up fairly high. So we do want to go back, chuck off some of these extra items. Again, I do not want to dump them down because we're playing on hard difficulty, not the top tier, but the next tier down. And weapons conditions, I haven't got any perks to help it out. So we're getting about 9% out of a condition of a weapon. So when he's got like 50, 60, about 6 hits, and then I need to go and find another weapon. So again, we do not want to be just throwing pans down. We have got 2 perks that's going to really help us out. We managed to get on our level ups. We got edge strike and we've got improvised attack. Now that's giving us 50% extra damage for edge attacks on any tool weapons. And if you have a look at the item, most of the items I'm attacking with are tools. So again, that's really helping us out. It's helping us to overcome the difficulty, because zombies are a lot more tougher and them a lot more frequent in zones compared to the last series I did, which again, I wanted to up the challenge on this run. So again, let's get started. Let's move through to this house where we planned on next time. Now, a zombie right next to me, but again, only 3.5 on his head, so again, I'm not going to be worrying about anything except for head attacks. And I think it was the pan. We wanted to get rid of the lowest condition pan. So that one's 96 condition high, so this is the one I'm going to be attacking with. And again, we're doing up to 3.4 damage with this because it is a tool, and we are doing head attacks, even though this weapon is better at doing leg attacks. If I go to do a leg, it doesn't seem to be that much difference, to be honest. But again, is there anything with a very small durability we can get rid of? We'll just do that. Again, we'll keep the pan. Okay, nobody's in the immediate vicinity. And again, I am a bit of a loot hoarder, so I am going to try and collect as much loot as physically possible. Dump them off at the camp. And again, that's a great idea if I want to do crafting. And again, this character isn't really based on crafting, but I could easily find a super crafter in a random building. So you do want to search most of the buildings. Now, most of the items in here, if you have a look, it's already been searched. So all I've got to do is go back to my base camp, which is the top of the houses on the east side. So it's this one here I need to get to. It's going to take me 9.4 to get there. So I'm just going to move up to the corner. Again, I have got an ability where for 1 AP I can search the zone to hear if there's any zombies here. So again, 7.9 to move there, and I've still got a few AP to react if... Why did you walk round? You seem to have walked at a weird direction then, so I don't know why you did that. Now, I need 10.8 to move to the next zone, so I need to pass a turn. Okay, sunset in 2 hours. Move through to the house that we've claimed as our base. But again, we've technically not claimed it. There is a crafting flag you can put up to claim your base. I haven't done that yet. But okay, first thing I want to do is we've got seeds. We want to plant them. Well, I've got 4 seeds, so let's plant 2. Did that plant? Yep, that planted. Just in case we get rain overnight. That's perfect timing. One more turn before it's dark. So I'll time that pretty good. Now, I do have the crafting book to make a rake, which will allow me to do more garden plots, but I haven't learnt it as of yet. I mean, ideally, I would want to go back to my car and secure my car. So let's just have a quick listen. Yeah, there's a zombie behind my car, and there's a zombie up by the north entrance. And there's some zombies down here as well. Oh, it's construction work as well. So again, he has a lot of head attack. For this, I just want to go back in my house. Go to this window and let's cover this window up. Oh, I can't do it until next turn. Okay, so let's pass the turn. Now, I do have an hammer now as well. Because we're using this as the base, I can easily add 20 HP onto a door or window using the hammer on this section over here. It just takes 1 plank of wood, which I can do, which I think I might do, reinforce it for 2 AP. So now that window has 22 HP, that door has 17, and this one over here has 5, so I might come and reinforce this door as well. Now, ideally, like I said, we want to be securing the top room because that's the one with the couch for the sleeping bonus. No, there was no workbenches in this camp, was there? No. Okay, so that's 25 on that door. So I might just move down the corner and then see what we can do. We are depressed because we've let our morale go down really low. I don't think I had drugs to help out with that, really, did I? I think we did look at that. Energy. But I think we've got some eye morale, 2.3 points. We do have some meals up here what can get morale back. So again, we're just going to go with one of the bigger hydration ones because we are that low on that water. So let's eat that. That takes our hydration up. I mean, I could sleep to get the morale back. Is there anything else that's going to give me morale? Don't really want to use like fresh carrots and stuff like that. I mean, alcohol would be good. Well, we're in the camp. I'm hopefully not going to fight. So again, I'm just going to drink this and let the drunkenness pass just so I can get out that depressed. So what was the drunk debuff? Reduces its chance, so it was what I thought it was, and also reduces AP. But I'm getting other bonuses because I'm now maxed out on satiety and hydration. So that's fine. It doesn't affect crafting, it says, so again, not too bad. So let's get our crafting gloves back on. And then we'll just spend the AP in the next 2 turns and then we'll do some reading before we get to sleep. Okay, nobody's coming towards me. And then in the morning, before we do anything else, I want to run round and take out these zombies. Because again, if we're going to claim this as an home base, we want it to be a bit secure. So again, let's finish this bandage off we started to craft. Okay, so the bandage is done. And then we can have a look at the books. So there was one I saw which I says, oh, that's going to be really good. Okay, let's drop these on the floor here. The long machete spear and the fishing rod. Okay, let's do the fishing rod first, because that should be easier to learn. End the turn. I'm not certain how long the drunkard lasts. It doesn't actually say how long it lasts. But it does seem to be less now because now it's only saying minus 8% more than the minus 12 it said earlier. Okay, let's... okay, the fishing rod's been done. So we can just drop that on the floor here as well. And then we want to learn the machete and the hand crank generator. Okay, there's the machete done, and after we've crafted the ank, then we want to have a look at seeing what we cost to make these items. It's okay learning it, but if you've not got the resources to make them, then what's the point in learning it? And again, I do want to get a lot of these crafting books into my car. And then if we do find fuel, then it's going to be easy to move. Cooking pamphlet, I've already learnt that one. Is there anything that it's saying I've already learnt? Stats already maxed out. We thought that was going to happen on that one. So you can't go higher than the 5 cap. Police stations, gun shops are really good to find. I've got 8 AP, so let's have a look around here and see what we can figure out with some of these. Can I get a 3? Is what I've been looking for. No. So what I want to try and do then, if I can't get a 3, I want to get a 2 location for as cheap as possible. 2 for 4.5, I'm happy with that. Okay, so there's 2 houses up that side, and then I need some more AP to do anything on the other side. But it's now time to sleep. Let's get that morale back and that energy back. And we do need to get that water control situation under. You can make a makeshift water collector on your base, but it does take durability loss over time. So before I do anything else, because I've got quite a bit of AP, as you see, how many red dots are on the map? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we're going to have to take a while to get all these cleared out. Okay. Now we have got quite a bit of books on that one location where we're using to sleep. Okay, so let's open up the door. Let's take one step out and let's see who's about. Construction worker. Going to take a bit to take him down, but we are cold, so we don't want to lose any debuff, so we need to get clothing on. Still got the cold debuff, so we're going to need to put an hoodie on as well. Let's use the very low condition one first. We're thirsty, so we're going to have to eat. The one with the iced hydration is the ones what I need to get out the way first. So that one there, tomato soup. Yep. Now these have a lot of satiety, so I don't want to use them. I do have some water, so I'm just going to use the water. Again, not an ideal solution. And I want to empty all these crafting ingredients and stuff in the car. So what I'm going to do is work counterclockwise, I think. Come up, kill this guy. Or let this guy come to me. One of the two. Then we'll work around the top and then clear down to the side. We do need to get this tile cleared up. And again, I wasn't expecting to be this bad because we're nowhere near a dangerous zone. It's quite a distance away from us, so I did sort of underestimate how hard the hard difficulty was going to be. Okay, I'm just having a look at my AP, because if I get to there, then I've only got about 3 to 4 AP to kill him. So I think I'm going to have to wait for him to come to me. This guy can't get to me, and nothing else seems close enough to be able to get to me, so... And of course he walked the opposite way. Okay, you're not going to come to me, I'm coming to you. Oh, brilliant. So again, cold adaptation, that's better on longer runs. Again, I don't know how long this run's going to take. It's nowhere near my first picks, because again, I could just wear clothing. Penalty from trading down. Again, I do plan on doing some trading. I mean, it might be a good one if you want to go for the fortified house ending. Because, again, bargaining can get you to that point a lot easier. I think I'm just going to take my classic ability and get another square of visibility at the night. Maybe at that point, when we don't need to keep going to sleep at night, we could stop out because we've got good enough visibility. Although things are more dangerous at night. Okay, so we want to do... I think I want to clear that frying pan out. 2.8. I mean, it seems to be doing the same. Oh, okay, it does less. It does more on the... Ah, it's because we've got the bonuses for the head. It's basically matching the bonuses for the leg. I think I've got enough AP. Yeah, I've got plenty of AP. Okay, pan's broken. That's fine. We'll use you. Okay, hopefully you can drop some good stuff for us. You haven't. What are you? 5 HP? I think I'm just going to move back one square and let him come to me, because he can't reach me from here. That's fine. And again, our bonuses are looking really good all across the board. We've got most of our stats maxed up. Again, let's just attack him. We've got a few of these spanners, so again, I'm not worried about them breaking. And we've got 2 umbrellas. Again, cuts a bit of weight down. And because we're making our way around to the car anyway to dump all these goods off, we might as well collect up and clear the map tile. Let's just move to this corner. There's the other one. Now we can actually get to me because he's a soldier zombie. 19 HP on the head. It's nowhere near as bad as the fat zombies, but his movement range is superb compared to what the fat zombie was. Okay, so again, just going to pass... Oh, he didn't notice me. I thought he noticed me. Okay, let's move into the building. The zombie one hasn't... He's just a standard zombie, that's fine. 3.8 on the head. Okay, the umbrella's not going to be a good call. What other options do I have? I think I've got a second one of these in the car. Yeah, 2 attacks on the head. You know, I'm just going to collect all these while I'm here. Now, he can't get to me where I am now, even if he sees me. So if I stand in the window there, let him come to me. Oh no, he just doesn't want to come to me. Okay, how close can I get? I can get there for 5.8 and then I've got quite a bit to attack him with. And again, from this square, I can dump stuff in the car. What are you? You're another... Oh, he's my head one. I can just pick up his head and put him in the car now. I've got some rags. Okay, let's take this zombie one out. I have seen these ones drop guns in the past, so again, some good ones to do. How much can I do on your head? 2.4s. Again, I'm just going to go head attacks. Still got quite a bit of condition. Okay, wrench is broke. And then let's just go with the lumber, see if I can take you out. Yep, lumber can take you out. Now, you have dropped a choke, so he has dropped a gun part. As I said, it is a good chance of dropping gun parts. So before I do anything, I just want to have a look to see what I can craft before I go and chuck things in the car. I can make a makeshift siphon pump. I think that's actually a good call. What else can I make? Already got my knives. Stone axes again. It's a primitive axe. What was the other item I wanted to make which we unlocked? It was the crank generator, wasn't it? There's the makeshift rain collector. 6 scrap metal, and I don't think I've got scrap metal. Oh, actually, I've got a few bits in the car. I might be able to make that. That will get us over the immediate water issue, but we do need to wait for it to rain. Okay, let's have a trade with the car and see what we can do. Have we got 6 scrap in the car? Possibly. Don't need any of that out. I want to keep the fishing rod on me now. Okay, so let's start dumping all the books we've finished. We already know that. Already read. I'm not going to keep the helicopter and the pilots on me. I'm going to keep them in the car. Street map needs to be kept on me. I've got 3 items to learn on there, but I'm not worried about any of them. I mean, the axe would be nice to make. It'd be a better quality axe than that, but again, I'm not really cut out for the... Okay, you can go in the car. We'll keep the gas can on us. We'll put the jewellery away. Don't need the towels right this second. Don't need 2 of them, don't need 2 of them. Again, I don't need both these. One of them can go in the car. Don't need 2 bone needles. Actually, we will keep them both because they're not good repair amounts on them. Can use that another 2 times, so I don't need 2 of them. One of the umbrellas can go into the car. Very low. Give me a decent one on me. Crude arrows I'm not using. Scope I won't be using yet. Ammunition I'll keep in the car because I'm not going to fire guns yet. I'm just not going to use the lumber so the lumber can go away. Cuts down a bit of my amounts. Don't need weak vitamins if I've got good vitamins, so I'll just keep one of them on me. Want to keep the bandages on me. Antibiotics I need to keep on me. Painkillers I'm not worried about. Sleep I'm not worried about. Again, these are trading items more than anything else. HP will keep on us. All the bottles. I think I'll keep the 2 big bottles on me. Again, if we go back to the park, then that'll be changed. I will be bringing them with me. We want to keep that spear on us because then I can craft these 2 up. We cut our weight down a little, but not a lot. Oh, because we're still crafting, aren't we? We was looking to see what else we could make. Do we have enough to make the makeshift collector? No, because I would need 6 plastic. Okay, so how many plastic do I have on me? Or did I just use it all? No stones. I've got glass. I've got electronic parts. I mean, I could break down the bottles, but I think the bottles only give me 1 each. Yeah, I just ain't going to be able to craft anything else at the moment, so... We'll keep the thread on us. We'll keep 4 rags on us. 2 planks. Stones can all go away. All the scrap steel, the electronics can go away. We'll keep the glass. 1 glass on us. We'll keep the bar. Okay, I'm happy with that. Still not cut our weight down immensely, though. Keep the windbreaker because that's good. No, we don't need a windbreaker if we've got a raincoat. Not using the MP3. Flashlight I'll keep as a backup. We will get rid of one of these needles. Just trying to get that quantity down at the bottom, down a lot lower. Any food that's got long satiety we'll leave in here. Crackers, rice, powdered milk. I don't need any of that on me. Don't need the chocolate bar. Again, we've cut our weight down slightly, but nowhere near as much as I wanted to. Is there anything that needs repairing? The fanny pack. So I do need to do... Actually, I'm going to have to take that needle with me. Okay, there is still quite a bit on the map to clear. Before I'm happy. So let's just have a look and how many more was on the map. There's 1 there, 2 there. 3 here. So we're down to 3. Oh, you could actually see me here. Well, hopefully you don't see me. Okay, well there's the rain so it can help out my crops. Oh, and the umbrella's automatically gone up, okay. Attack you. We're not going to attack with the glass knives. Machetes. He's going to do 2 attacks from the machete. Is going to take your head out anyway. What are you? Oh, you're the helmeted zombie. I'm just going to come and collect you, to be honest. I just want to get him off the map at this point. Let's pick up anything that's underneath me. Let's move to that one. Interact. Take head. And then what are you? It would take me too much AP to get to there, so I can move 1 space and then we can end the turn. Hopefully he sees me and comes towards me, which he hasn't done. So we'll move down to this slot and then we'll attack, and then this should be the whole map then clear again. We do 1 attack at the head and then we're just going to use something else, not the machete. Maybe the wooden spear. Wooden spear's doing 2 damage now, so that's actually doing a decent amount. Let's come down. Again, these zombies, I was hoping on hard difficulty would be dropping more items than what they are dropping. Okay, can't do anything this turn. So again, we've gone from 6 o'clock in the morning to 1 in the afternoon, and all we've done is just cleared the zone. Okay, let's just dump anything we can into the car now, what we don't need. Just these last couple of items we picked up. Did I not select the car? No, I didn't. Okay, so store the items. Now, we're not going to be cooking at the moment, so I'm going to put the pan and pot away. That will take some weight off us. We don't need the zombie head on us. We can keep that in the car with the other zombie head. I'm not going to take the glass. We're taking the thread because we're going to manage and fix some goods up. And which books aren't I going to be using? I'm not going to be using the agility. Pathfinder, I'm not going to be using cold adaptation. Quickly read the sushi and then that can go away. We'll keep the 2 guidebooks on us. Crafting one I'm not going to craft at the moment. Again, axes might be useful, but we're okay with weapons at the moment. And again, we'll keep the lighter on us as a backup. We want to keep all the tools on us, and we don't need the choke. That can be going away. So again, we've cut it down a little further more. Probably only need 2 bandages on us. Are we going to need all this food? Yeah, it's always best to take the food. We could leave the second plastic bottle here. And again, once we craft these 2, hopefully then that will drop the weight down as well. So again, we'll see that. We're at what, 16.6. Let's pass a turn. Let's craft this and see if it changes our weight. Oh, the glass knife broke again. Not good. So what did I need to make the glass knife again? It was just the glass shard and then 4 rags. Okay. Just when I'm trying to get things tidied up so I can move on, it's just one thing after another. So let me just move back into the house for the moment, because it's no good getting wet for no reason. Because again, the wet stat does decrease your temperature, which means you'll have to wear more clothes. So again, let's just stay inside. Let's get that glass knife crafted again. I do need to find a proper knife. A fighting knife. Or a kitchen knife would be ideal. So I want to go to a restaurant or something like that. So it's 16.4 at the moment. Let's see if this... oh no, because I've got to make the knife before I can do the other item. Again, it's getting to the point where is it even worth travelling out from this point tonight? Because where would we be going from this place? We have been to the hardware store. We have been to that house. So again, we'll be backtracking on locations we've been already. We know these wasn't great because they was full of zombies, but we are better to take them out now. I mean, that house is really where I want to be doing to, or that house up to that location, but I don't know what that location is. Okay, let's just craft these items and then it'll put us in a good way. So we have gone down to 16. So crafting them items up, they do take more resources by the looks of it while they're in a partial state. So what I could do with doing is finding a gas station really. Again, all I'm doing is just passing this through and it's nearly night. So again, I am going to come into the bottom room again. Because this is the safest room to stop in. Open the door. Let's come down to here. 15% waiting to harvest, so that's fine. Close that door, come up to our favourite. We can't do it this turn, so pass the turn. And then I'm just going to speed this day through and then we'll get started on the next day. But again, we have cleared everything around the map. That's what we need to keep doing. If you let the zombies pile up on top, then it's really hard to take them out. So again, we'll craft this item, read a couple of books. We've got a siphon pump now in case we find a car or a gas station, then we can get some fuel. And I'm good with everything else. I'm pretty confident. Yeah, we need to repair this. So it was find the weakest bend now, and then we need to get. We don't get much again because of our dexterity being very low. Is it? Yeah, it's just not giving us much condition. Pass the turn. Again, we're already into night time. So again, it was a bit of a wasted day, but sometimes, like I said, you have to prepare yourself to do these long runs. Now, our food and society is going down again, so we do need to get that dealt with. Hydration, sorry. So these have only got 29 and 30 turns on them, so we're just going to eat some of these. Well, we eat one of them. And then we'll drink some water. Again, our water's empty again. Not a great sign. I don't want to be going to sleep anytime soon. We just need to get these items that's 20% odd up, back up in condition. So spend all AP. 26 it's now. Did that not fix it? No. Okay, that broke. And then we'll do the same with the other needle gate. Okay, both bone needles are broke. We're fairly low on AP costs. Do we want... Actually, I do want to read this. Let's see if there's any police stations near us. Once you've located... every map has a finite amount of each building. So as soon as you've found all the police stations... The books are no good, and it will tell you no more police stations to be found, or no more restaurants, or no more fire stations. So again, let's pass the turn. We should be fairly safe because we've spent the time to clear the map out. So again, let's read all the AP into the guidebook. Let's see where that police station is. Please be near. Actually, it's not that bad. We was heading up in that direction anyway. Up this side of the map is where we wanted to go. We wanted to follow the edge of the map as much as we could. I was expecting this run to be a lot quicker, but again, because of the difficulty level, it is slowing everything down. Do I want to read another police station or a gun shop? No, I just want to read the street map, to be honest. See if I can locate 2 locations. So there's 2 there for 6.4. So there's a church leading onto an house, onto a police station. So again, we've got a route sort of sorted. I do want to know what this is over here. So for 4 AP, I can learn out what that is. It's just an house, so that's fine. So again, our plan is... we have visited both these. I think the house, then we'll go up to the church because we never got there last time. Up to the house, up to the police station. And like I said, I'm hopefully trying to find some fuel at the moment. What else can we learn tonight? Got no AP, so let's pass the turn. I mean, we could just keep learning where all the police stations are or where the gun shops are. Because again, it would be nice having a backup gun for these very big, tough enemies. Again, combat would help us out, so I'm just trying to... attack steel 160% more effective. It doesn't actually tell me how much each 20... probably 20% rise to get that. I think out of them 2 books, the Pathfinder one's probably the better one because that's going to save me loads more AP, keep going from one zone to another. So I'm just going to read that for a couple of turns until about 1 o'clock and then I'm going to sleep. Again, I do apologise about this episode just being sort of base management, but it's something you've got to do if you want to succeed in these survival games. Sometimes it's what you need. And if I do have too much like this, then I might start just doing an highlight reel for that day if nothing really happens. Okay, so it's 1 o'clock. I'm just going to burn this out on the book. Gets us most of the way there. We're about 2/3 the way for that book. And then we're just going to sleep till the morning. Hopefully we get up around 6, 7 o'clock at the very latest. So let's sleep that and then we could go. We shouldn't have much on the map, but we will do a quick search in the morning when we get up. And when we get up, we need to deal with our food. Then we need to go out hunting for water because, again, we've got no water. I mean, we've got enough bottles. We could take them bottles and quickly run down to that park. But again, I'd rather have a car. If we can get a car with full fuel, he's going to go 10 spaces. So 5 spaces away and 5 spaces back. And you could literally set your car up as your mini base just in a... outside an house or something, and then have it as a short stop-off point. And again, ideally you do want more than one base on a map. Okay, so we've woke up. It's 7 o'clock where we thought it was going to be. Which side was we going out of? Because we was going up to the house and then up to the church, wasn't it? So we need to leave out this side of the house. Let's use the door like a sensible person. Now, I should have been using that before I move anywhere, just to make sure no zombies have come back on the map. No, it's clear. Water level moderate because of the rain. Waiting to harvest, growth 20. So that should be grown for when we get back to here. How far can I get up there? Okay, I can't get very far, so I'm just going to pass the turn. Then we're going to move right up to there, and then we're off on our way at 8 o'clock in the morning. And then these locations we've already been to, but don't forget we didn't kill all the zombies because we didn't have the weapons to do that. Bit of a risky one moving through. We've got a bone down there, which is good because I can make bone knives. And then we've got a zombie up there, but again, at this point we're much better. Now everything... we didn't search this room because it's not been uncovered. And if I remember right, there was just too dangerous on here and we had to move from one map to another. So let's pass the turn, give us some AP back. Is that zombie going to see me? No, he hasn't seen me. Let's just move over to the bone, because again, I'm not going to stay here for long. We've got a zombie over here, which is a SWAT. Again, we're in a better position to take it out, but I do want to get this bone. So you can't get to me where I am here, and you can't get to me, but you can sort of pincer me in. So I'm just going to pass another turn. And then we need to get our food sorted because we haven't done that yet. And there's a third zombie over here as well. Okay, so let's get some food inside me. Okay, that's got my satiety up, but I've got no water, so that's the... I need something with... You've got 2 hydration, so let's eat the one with the lowest condition. That's fine. Gives me a little bit of hydration, and when my satiety drops down again, I can use that other meal for another 3 turns. Do I want to go up to you and kill you now? Yes. You're too dangerous to let you come to me. I mean, I could just avoid all these zombies. I'm not getting amazing... Yeah, I'm not getting an amazing amount. 2.3 means that it's going to take 8 attacks to do this, but this hasn't got the durability to do 8. We'll take it down as far as we can. The spear's broke, so we do need to craft that other spear up. You could probably get 1 more attack. Okay, if I do another attack on you, you're dead, so I want to keep you in case I can find some bone glue or something. And then I need to switch to another weapon. What else do I have? Oh, I've got another one there because we finished the second spear, didn't we? I forgot that. 3 attacks. Okay, you're gone. Please drop me something good. You dropped me your gun. And I left all my ammo in the car. That was very bad because, again, ammo didn't weigh much, so I shouldn't have left that behind. I am going to go back to it, so you don't need to worry about that. I can move to that cell there, and hopefully this guy sees me, but he can't get to me. He can only move 1 square, so let's end the turn. We're going to kill him, collect this stone, go and search this room because none of these have been checked. That's all been unchecked, and that's all been unchecked. So I just need to check this room, and then we'll go for that window, force it open, and then we can go straight up to the next zone on the map. And again, if we're going to be travelling through these zones a lot, then you do want to keep them zombie free as much as possible. Okay, so let's attack him. I've got this other spear. Again, taking quite a lot of damage per turn. How many rags have I got on me? Is it worth the AP cost? Probably not. Now, we was needing scrap plastic because that was one of the crafting items we needed. And then let's go to this cell here. And let's open the window. I've still got some AP, so we'll collect this rag instead. And then we'll check the desk, the dresser, collect the wood, and then leave the zone. And fingers crossed the church, the next zone, which was it the church next? Yeah, I don't think we've ever been to the church because it would tell you visited X amount of hours ago. So that's a totally new zone to us. So I can't do anything because I'm out of AP, so let's pass the turn. Antidepressants are great because our morale's not perfect, so I'm just going to pop them now. That will just give me some morale over the next couple of turns. Let's move to there. Let's collect the wood off the floor. Some more wine that's going to cause drunkenness. Well, again, it's good for hydration, so I might just be having to use that. But I'll leave. Again, it's only 2 hydration though, but it's good for the morale though. If our morale starts slipping. So we've done you. We'll come and collect you. And then we're out of this zone now. Again, planks of wood are always good. So, because they can be used as weapons. So I want to leave out the north side. So I need to leave out there, which is 10.8. Can't do anything at the moment, so let's end the turn. I do want to go and collect that plastic from there, so we'll move to there and then... Ah, there's a zombie here as well. I thought there was a zombie down this side, but I couldn't be certain. Yeah, I should be able to take him out. He's only got 5.7. Okay, and this spear's nearly done already. The one we're taking so long to craft up. Now, because I'm nearly out of AP, I'm just going to pass the turn. And then we'll move straight to that location. Hopefully there's no more zombies. Okay, it's going to take us 7.2 to get to the next zone. I'm going to take the risk and I'm going to go through because we've got that adrenaline as a backup. If there was a zombie near, we could just pop that for some instant AP. But that's fine. Let's pass the turn. Okay, there's a door right in front of us. Now, with the churches, you can only search from the top of them by where the seat is. And each one of these has a chance of having books, Bibles, pamphlets, or it can have nothing at all. So again, it's a bit hit and miss on churches. Don't know how to get there. Don't know why you're saying that. Oh, it's because that square's dark. You've got to move close to it. Now, there's a big zombie out there, an helmeted zombie, but again, I'm not going to go and hunt him down. So let's go up to this square, search EC, do that little area and search the pulpit at the top. Painkillers. Okay, got no AP. Let's pass the turn. I'd like to clear this zone, but again, I'm not going to go out my way to hunt people. Map fragments are really, really good. So again, before I do anything else, I'm going to go find that map fragment and just use it. So I found 4 houses, a tunnel, 4 railroads, electronic store, restaurant, gas station, park and clothing store. Hopefully it's near because restaurants and gas stations are what I'm looking for. Restaurants for proper knives, gas stations for the fuel. And park for water as well, but I didn't bring all my empty bottles with me. Please be near. It could be absolutely anywhere. Well, it's not great. Again, that's quite a distance from this police station to get up to that gas station. It's quite a distance to get to the park. So again, not ideal situation, but again, a bit hit and miss on those of how good they actually are, but they're always worthwhile to find. So let's just drop that on the floor. I don't need it. So that one's already been searched. Just going to search everything on this side first before going near that window because of that zombie. Bible. Let's take it, but I'm not 100% certain if I need it. Well, we didn't pick up a novel, so we'll have it. Again, it's a great way while you're in a church. Yeah, I'm just going to spend a couple of AP. Get my morale nearly maxed. And again, my morale nearly maxed. I've still got the antidepressants working. I'm sure that gives me... Yeah, it does. Because I'm content, I'm getting 1 extra AP a turn. So in a sense, I'm spending 1 AP to get 2 morale, which is then giving me 1 AP back. So again, it can be abused, that one can. Hopefully the devs do change it so it just gets out to the people to do that abuse cycle. It's not something I'm going to be doing myself. But again, single player game, you do you. If that's how you want to play, then that's up to you. Second street map I don't need, I've already got one. If I had a second character, that would be a different story. But you're getting sort of the idea of what you can find in these pews. And again, it is nearly night time, so I want to go into this room and try and... I was hoping to be at the next area, but I need to get in this room, secure it, close the windows, cover them up. So I'm just going to search this one just because I'm here, and then I need to go up to that room and search it. And then in the morning we'll come back out here and finish. That's what I wanted to do, is make sure there's no zombies to kill before it starts getting dark. There's actually 2. He's sleeping, but he's a runner. So... Again, we're getting a bit low on conditions on these. So what's a plank going to give me? That's fine. I'll hit him with 2 planks. That kills you off. Now, if I go down there for 2.8, it gives me literally 1 turn to beat a fast. I can't do it. So I need to move out your location. So I need to close the door. That's fine. Pass a turn, get my AP back, and then I'll go in and take him out. It does look like that might be a bone needle, a wooden needle, so that's fine. I had to take the risk. Okay, he did come up to the door, so it was a good job I did do what I did. Okay, what else? I can't use the gun because I got no... I could use an umbrella and attack him a few times, but again, how much would I do? Not a lot, so I'm not going to do that. Got quite a bit of condition on the hammer, haven't I? But it's good. I'm looking for something with an head attack, really, which is the wooden spear, so I'm just going to use it, destroy it, and then I'll have to make another one. Machete. Crowbar. Again, I should have used the crowbar because the crowbar, I forgot, does massive amount of damage. Hammer. Yeah, we can do it with an hammer. That takes you out. Okay, so let's go in here, close the door behind us. We can pick up the cloth. And then we can use these cloths. Oh, that's not good, because I've got 2 zombies outside the window. Now, the window does have quite a bit of HP on there. I'm going to let them come to the window. I'm pretty certain they're spotting me. We'll take a novel because we haven't got one. Fast learning, I definitely want to take. Long knife spear. I think it was one we was learning, but we didn't actually complete it. Okay. Because we know we're going to be attacked next turn, so I need to get my hydration up because I'm nearly out. I'm not going to take the wine until after. I mean, I was hoping to find some drink in the church. You'd think they'd have some alcohol in there. So let's just eat that just to get us some hydration. Now these have quite a lot of turns on them, so I'm not worried about it. This only has 7 turns on it. So I might just have to... Yeah, we'll use 2 of them. That gets our hydration up a bit. And then I'm going to pass a turn and see if them zombies come up to the window and attack it. They do. That's fine. That's what I was hoping for. Now I'm going to go to the window. Because I've got the visibility at the night, because I'm playing the security guard, I can just open up the window and then just attack these. So I want to take the one with the most HP first. Now we know from a minute ago the crowbar does massive amounts of damage. As a chance of taking him out in one, I've got to take that chance. Brilliant. And then we'll do the same to the other guy as well. Now what's outside the window? Just 2 rags, that's fine. I'm not worried about going out there now. Close it, cover it. And then we want to come down to the south, collect this wooden needle. Close the window, cover it. Again, we've got the second shoulder bag. That's what we wanted to cut our AP cost down. And again, pretty good condition as well. So we're just looking 16.3 weight and 1.4 AP. It's took us down by 0.1 and barely touched our AP. So again, that's just a roundup. There is somewhere else which shows you exact AP costs. Doors closed. I've already searched that. I've searched that. Got 1 cabinet here to check, and then we'll bed down for the... Oh, can't do anything till tomorrow. Pass a turn. Just don't want anybody else to attack. And again, we might be in a position where we can leave these cloths up the window. Yeah, I've still got another 3, so I don't need to take these cloths off the window. And that just saves a few AP in the morning. Lantern, very good, and it works. Brightness 4, that gives quite a distance at the night. And again, this character doesn't need it, but again, they are worth something with trading. So let's search the desk, and then we can use this to read some books. Second screwdriver, really good. That means I can use the condition bar off that first one and get it destroyed. And use that as the priority weapon. Okay, we don't need to store anything. I just want to see. Okay, we need to eat this, because actually we can leave it just before we sleep and then eat that just before we sleep. Morale's looking pretty good. Again, I might be able to use that. Actually, I'm just going to drink it now. It's an empty bottle now. Gives me a bit of hydration, so I'm not getting that thirsty debuff. And then we'll read some books. Now, we did find something with the knife spear. That's right. We want to read this. Okay. And again, if you have loads of weapons and loads of guns and silencers on them, you could just, with this character, you could just go out at the night, keep using items to keep giving you energy, and you don't need to rest. But we're not quite in that position at the moment. Okay, so let's see what the long knife spear takes to make. Maybe it's a better spear than the other one because the other one keeps breaking. So I would need any knife, 4 planks or 4 lumber, or 2 wooden spears. So again, the planks is quite doable. We've got 2 planks on us so far. You would need 2 wipe, 2 tire, or thread. Well, I left the thread at the other one, but I could easily dismantle these to get 8 thread each. That will get me the 24 thread. So I'm just trying to see what's the difference between... Apparently it has a 2 range on this one. That would take it... actually, because the machete is about to break, it's probably better to do the long machete spear. 24 thread, amount of work 60. So all I would need is 2 more planks. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to dismantle these down. Now, if you look at the long machete spear now, all I would need is 2 more planks. And we can craft that long knife spear. It's a shame I can't do it tonight. Now, I know there's a plank out in the main building there. And I know there's a plank there. But if I go into that main building now, there's a chance that SWAT zombie is going to see me. So again, really good for the morning. But unfortunately, that's going to take me about 3 hours to do that. Okay, let's have a look and see. Is there anything else I can do with the street maps while we're over this side? And again, I am trying to look for a 2 location. I swear there was a 2 there. There's a 2 there, but it takes 5.8. 5.7, I can just do that. Another hardware store in an house. So it's just open it up and there's a 1 item in the centre there. I'll search the next turn. So let's end the turn. We do 1 more search in that area. Just to see if there's any links. And I think 4's the cheapest you can get it. So we'll just press it there for 4 and then we'll... Okay, so there is a link through to this unidentified place here, which means we can come up a different route. So we can go up to here to the police station and come back down this route to get back up to our house there. I mean, ideally we want to be moving the base sort of more into the centre instead of towards the south. But again, it's working for us at the moment with the crops there. And again, by the next time we get to the house, there should be a fair decent number of crops available for us to harvest. So again, we'll go up to this house up in the northeast corner, onto the PlayStation, and then from there we might even have a search further up. So is there any other books I can read? I mean, I could read about gun shops and get all them out of the way, because again, gun shops, you would think ammo. Okay, let's see where that gun shop's come up. All the way over here, so I won't be touching that. It's way out the way. I mean, there is an achievement where you can... It basically says, go to every location on a map. Now, there is a certain ending that's more useful for, but again, it's not something I'm going to divulge in this run. It's something I'll probably do in one of the later runs, because it will take a lot longer time. So how are we doing? It's still 11 o'clock, so I've still got time. So let's get some energy back. AP back. And then we'll read books for another 2 hours. And then in the morning, we've got a chance to get that machete made up into a machete spear. What options do I have? What I want to do? Morale's looking pretty good, so I don't need to do that. Combat stat would not be bad. But we already started reading the Pathfinder, so I'm going to finish the Pathfinder book. See if I can finish that before we go home, and then that'll be cheaper to move to the next zone. Well, actually, before we go, how long's it? It's taken us 8.1 in the top and 9 across the side. Okay, let's just pass a couple hours. I know it's in the early mornings now, longer than I really want to, but I do want to get this book finished. Okay, brilliant. So we got, if you look under here, we've got 2 tiers of Pathfinder now. So the north one's only going to take us 7.2 from 8.1. And to get through it, it's only going to take us 8 instead of 9. So again, the earlier in the run you get the Pathfinders up, the more beneficial it's going to be over time. Oh, there's a piece of wood there as well, which can help us out. But I've got no energy to do anything, so let's go to sleep. I am thirsty, so I am going to have to sort my hydration out before I sleep. It has become stale, so again, it's not great. But it's the best I can do on hydration at the moment. I need to get about 4. I'm just going to have to eat both these. Just so I've got enough hydration so I can sleep tonight. And then we just got to hope that there's some booze hanging behind the pulpit or something in the morning, or some water there, which can help us out. But we are about to move on to an house we haven't explored next. Okay, so we can't do anything else except for sleep. And then hopefully that thirst doesn't wake us up in the middle of the night. Okay, wasn't too bad, but I am really thirsty and I've got nothing to drink. And even going back to my house isn't going to help out because I've got nothing at the house to drink. So I just need to move as quick as possible. And I might even just have to ignore checking all these and just leave off the map. But I needed to collect this wood. Because this wood is what's going to help me get that long machete spear, because my machete is about to break with one more attack, so I might as well get a better used weapon out of it. It is under condition, but because I've only got 0 in dexterity, it is poor durability. I think the next run I definitely will be doing more dexterity. This is the first 0 dex run I tried, and again I probably won't try it again. It does take 60 work on there, but again I haven't got I can't do it at the moment because I haven't got the hydration. So let's pass the turn, because I am going to start taking damage every single turn now. Let's move out one. There's a zombie somewhere. He's up the north, so let's collect this stick because it could be useful. Which house was I going to? Yeah, it was that one there. So it's going to take 8 to get through and 3.3 to get there. Because there's 3 zombies across the top, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to risk it on the other side. Okay, we've got an house. We need to get into the kitchen immediately to stop this thirsty from taking our health all the time. But I think that's a good place to finish it from today. We're on day 9. We're surviving. Water's definitely the biggest issue we're coming across. It was weapons at the start, but now we've got a nice selection of weapons. We've got some utility items like siphon pumps and fuel tanks and duct tape. So we've got some good, and even some emergency AP items. Food was looking okay, but we've used all that food up now. So that's becoming an issue. Food and water is our big things. We know there's going to be some food when we get back to our camp. But again, our camp from this location where we are now here is 2 locations away. So that's good. Minimum of 6 hours to get back there, really. So we've got to hope there's something in this house. If there's nothing in this house, we're going to have to ignore the police station and go to the other house first. Because houses are going to have the best chance because they'll have kitchens. Because there's no restaurants right by us, I'm pretty certain. Yeah, there's no restaurants around. Hardware stores aren't guaranteed to have water. You do have vending machines, so there is a good chance in there. But again, food and water is our main concern at the moment. And that's where we're going to be continuing off in the next episode. So if you have liked what you've seen, don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. And I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you very much.